one a Pidgin News brought to you by Gisme TV, Roslyn Ojugbo reporting. Yes, shebi dem talk say dem not shoot for Lekki toll gate. Shebi dem talk say na inside dem shoot for air. Shebi dem talk say nobody wey dem kill during the ENDSARS protest. Shebi dem talk say na just to scare dem away na im dem begin shoot for air. Shebi dem talk say nobody die, nobody lose their lives. Shebi dem talk say nothing, say dem not do anything during that ENDSARS. Okay, right now, the victims of the ENDSARS protest, they don't come out, come tell their stories. Some of them don't come narrate wetin happen to them. Some of them sef don dey so disfigured so say dem no go fit dey open mouth take talk again. And some don die wey be say dem don write rest in peace for their grave or for their picture, and yet dem still dey deny say there was no shooting at Lekki toll gate. Seriously, there was no shooting? Okay, maybe na knockout na im dem na knockout. You know say during Christmas dem come dey do knockout. Una understand? E dey sound the same as gun. Seriously, na that one na im kill people? Okay, make una listen, make una hear the voices of the ENDSARS protest victims. Some of them, make una hear wetin dem use mouth talk. By then, we go know whether na knockout dem shoot abi na really gun na im dem shoot. Stay tight. We'll be back to you shortly. Welcome back.
The call for victims of the ENDSARS protest to come forward have intensified publicly. In a closed-knitted safe house in Lagos, some victims of the ENDSARS protest gathered together to further strengthen their ideology of an egalitarian society and to continue to find solace in the peaceful struggle for an end to police brutality, good governance, and a well-structured Nigerian society, which was believed to have been cut short on the 20th of October 20, when a team of Nigerian soldiers arrived at Lekki toll gate and opened fire on protesters who were unarmed.
Before we went, we actually heard that there was going to be coffee that day. We were like a coffee where people plenty, superstar come, the video was there, say which kind of coffee won't take place like that. We went. So on getting there, I was actually at the snooker board that night with, I don't know how to play snooker, I was just standing with him while he was playing. I was like, okay, let me go and check my phone that was on charge. The lights went off, we were like, what's wrong? Next now, there was just shooting everywhere. The guy that was actually leading me to the charging point was shot at the side. So when I saw he was shot, I tried to turn back to check if it's just a normal something like that. So I received my own in my thigh. Even right now, the bullet is still inside of me, not yet removed. I was there. I don't actually know what happened. After it was the next day, and I woke up. I saw myself at Ikeja General Hospital. When I woke up, I saw myself. I don't have any phone to access anybody. Nobody to call. So I begged a friend. If I begged someone, I log in my Gmail to fetch some contact, and I saw my girlfriend's number. So I called her. Later I called her. I called my brother. I texted some friends. That was actually how they knew that I was at General Hospital. The next day she came. She has been the one there for me since then. Right now, since the government just provided this thing, and the bullet in me is even giving me discomfort, affecting my leg, making it swollen every day. Sometimes my leg got stiff. So I wonder why the government did not shoot at us, why I'm still having the bullet right in my body right now at this particular time.
I met him lying down, sitting by the corner of the hospital. Can't talk to me, can't open eye. So I was surprised to see him in the position in that situation. So I have to try and see the doctor if he can be able to transfer him to Kenya, because that is nearby. they write a letter that it should be transferred that night. But they said there's no there's no ambulance. So the next day, in the night, that is either 23 or 23 or 24. So they brought us to Kega emergency. So he was there tied down. They tied the two legs and the two hands. So in the night, that very day, so they said we should go and do the X-ray of the brain. So when the doctor studied the X-ray, he noticed that there is a blood at the front head and at the back of the brain. So he now said that is why he cannot say anything like that. Gradually, when they started giving drugs, the blood will vanish. So until about 5 days later, so he started talking, but he did not get himself. So up to this one, when they discharged us from the hospital, he had not been able to say the normal thing. When he said 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. But I see that he has been saying something. So up to now, as at the time when he was discharged, they said we should come back January to take dates. Yes, I said, January, this guy is not okay yet. I said we should, with faith, I take him down to my place, take a nurse, treat him up to this level. But yet, he has not got himself.
And I remember last all that it was my friend I followed to the place. He said we should go and do some updates of works. He was doing those cement tiles that they did on the road. So and I was at home. I learned AC. So there wasn't work then. So I was at home. So he just came back, seeing me around, and I asked him to make me follow him. So that was what caused the incident. So after that, nothing that happened to them till now.
So you were part of those that were protesting on that 20th of October?
I wasn't protesting for anything. It was them that went there. So when the incident happened, that suddenly they just started shooting people.
But you were present at the Lekki toll gate?
Yes.
But you didn't join them in the protest? You were just
I
standing?
don't have anything I wanted to use to protest them.
Okay, so you were just standing with your friends?
Yes, so that was what makes me want to get out of them, not knowing that I'll be even involved.
I'm speaking on behalf of my brother who died from this protest. You can be Gabriel Ayola.
What happened to him?
He was shot in the head, and we were actually looking for him because he doesn't stay with us. So it was like 2 days before he passed on that we saw this. Somebody sent it to me on WhatsApp. So they wrote it there that he's at Lasut and that they are looking for his family. So we went to Lasut. So they said he was unconscious for like 2 weeks. So by the time we got there, he was already, he had opened his eyes and he was moving his hands, but he could not talk. They were feeding him through his nose. So, and they were sore all over his body because they did not turn him for a long time. And I think he did not get the right medical attention. So the whole thing, that was what I think led to his death eventually.
As they gather to keep hope alive in their ENDSARS ideology and demand while seeking justice, the victims and their families encourage one another in unity for a better Nigeria where equity and fairness reigns supreme. These victims of Lekki toll gate shooting are asking for justice to take its course as they also look up to God spiritually.
Jesus, you are the giver my life.
Ozio Kudi, Rice News, Lagos.
Yeah, then talk say no shooting. Na for air, then just shoot to scare them away. But at the end of the day, so many people die. at the end of the day, now people they talk waiting their eyes see now. Abi? Anyways, this one a Pidgin News brought to you by Gsmith TV. Roslyn Ojugbo reporting. Remember to subscribe. Okay?